Let's be honest, Sonic's not usually the first franchise you think of when it comes to deep lore, but when you look back across the games, there is a lot more going on than you think. Let's talk about some of the most interesting Sonic theories. Yeah, and this video will be specific to the early Sonic games. In 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 wasn't the only Sonic game released. In the same year, an 8-bit version was released on a different console. Sega wanted to put Sonic on everything. Sonic 1 had ports on every device available back then.
Son, have you seen the microwave? Oh my god!
Sonic 8-bit. The game starts with the same basic plot. Beat up Dr. Robotnik, save the animals, but pretty quickly you realize something's off. Eggman doesn't attack, he just stands there waiting for you to beat him. What are you doing? First thing you notice is the completely different zones and environment of the two games. It's either a different world or just a different path Sonic took in each universe of the same island. For the first 8-bit games, that's mostly all the differences you will notice, but what really started this theory was the second game. In 16-bit Sonic 2, Tails is our sidekick, helping Sonic from the start to stop Dr. Eggman. But in the 8-bit Sonic 2, Tails was kidnapped. Our mission was all about rescuing him. So it begs the question, did the different path Sonic took in Sonic 1 cause a butterfly effect, a single choice that spun off a whole different timeline? Later 8-bit games like Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble introduced characters like Fang the Sniper who are absent from the Genesis trilogy or the main timeline. This supports the theory that the 8-bit games represent a different timeline. Now this is probably not intentional, but on the 1% chance that this was done on purpose, Sonic is one of the first media ever to hop on the trend of multiverse. As we said, Dr. Robotnik kidnaps Tails in the 8-bit version of the games. But why? Some fans think that Robotnik sees Tails as a significant threat due to his intelligence and potential. Look, wow, Tails flying a plane, that's cool, right? He's 8. He's 8. So naturally, Robotnik probably decided it was smarter to eliminate the competition early on. Honestly, it's one of the best moves Eggman could have taken.
Power boost! Yahoo!
While we are still on the topic of Sonic 8-bit games, we have to talk about the bad ending of Sonic 2 8-bit. Because you know, this bad ending is actually really bad. If you couldn't collect all the 6 Chaos Emeralds, you get the bad ending. And no, it's not like the other normal games where Eggman just wins and it's like a better luck next time situation. No. Tails just... This weird event made many fans theorize the emergence of yet another different timeline caused by Sonic's failure. In Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic collects all the Chaos Emeralds before facing the final boss. So why didn't he turn into Super Sonic? Maybe the final boss for Sonic was too easy and he didn't need it. Or what if he just couldn't? What if Tails' presence enabled Sonic to unlock the Super Sonic transformation? Sonic had no friends before Tails, at least in the main timeline. So Tails kind of unlocked the symbolization of... I know this is gonna sound silly. The power of friendship, meaning the super form symbolized that unity and trust can unlock greater potentials, which aligns with the game's themes of teamwork and resistance against oppression. So, as we know, Sonic 1 and 2 has 6 Chaos Emeralds, not 7. For who doesn't know, in the main timeline, we have 7 Chaos Emeralds. Sonic 1 and 2 had 6 only. Had a different shape and didn't unlock Super Sonic for Sonic. But the ones in Sonic 2, yes, they were 6, but they had the power of the super form. And then, after those 2 games, we get the 7 Chaos Emeralds that we know now. Some fans theorize that they are 3 different sets. One only found on South Island, one only found on West Side Island, and one on the Angel Island. Not to mention the one that turns Sonic hyper. Maybe that is one more set? I don't like calling this one a theory, but since it hasn't been officially confirmed, we still call it a theory. So Knuckles can sense where are the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emeralds in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. This suggests some telepathic connection between him and the rocks. But it's not only that. In Sonic 3, Knuckles was able to knock all the Chaos Emeralds out of Super Sonic. By the way, the same Super Sonic that did all this. Some speculate Knuckles has a unique ability or connection that allows him to manipulate Master Emerald energy and the Chaos Emerald. This one I also don't like calling it a theory because it's definitely true. In the Carnival Night Zone and Ice Cap Zone, the music playing is eerily similar to Michael Jackson's. Some think he was working with Sega before leaving the project, and the reason to that, him leaving the project, could be maybe one of two, or maybe there is more reasons, but the two most popular ones, that it could be because he didn't like how the song sounds in the consoles at that time, or the second reason could be because of the allegations he was facing at that time. He was facing some kind of allegations, he was kind of being cancelled, so Sega didn't want to work with him. While I was searching for these theories on the internet, I found something that's kind of annoying. There's a common trend between every media in the world, at least when it comes to theories, the and dreams theories. Like, take this for example. There is some people, and a lot of people, that talk about a theory where they say an Olympian runner who was under was running in a marathon, and these Robotniks that you see are actually the obstacles that he is jumping above, and the end goal that spins at the end is the end goal. And I didn't see any mention of Eggman, so what is Eggman exactly in this situation? Yeah, you get the point, it's kind of forced. And the dreams theory we all heard of. Sonic was dreaming all this life and he actually have a pretty bad average life and he's just a hedgehog. Or Eggman is the one who is actually dreaming. Eggman had a pet that is hedgehog, Sonic, and one day this Sonic didn't live up to the expectation of life expectancy. Here is Eggman dreaming about him. This video was only about the theories of the early Sonic games. Next video will be about the more recent Sonic games like Sonic Riders and so on. I hope you subscribe, we are trying to reach some subscribers, and like the video if you liked it. And that's all, see you.